Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Walter Johnson is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Play ball. He's out. 3, out. 3, out. You're out. He's out.
So striding in, Lou Gehrig.
Leading
he
up
went
for
deep
the
in the
Astros,
contest last night.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Next will be the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
up for
Lou
the
Gehrig,
Astros,
coming off a season
the
in which he
designated
was
hitter,
named the American League
number
Silver
4.
Slugger at DH.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Count 1-0.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. This is pulled into right. Bruce is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Lou
Now
Gehrig hit the ball
number
pretty well
4.
in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps
number
the
4.
Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated
Now
spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 1-1. Hit
All right,
well.
hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And here
Now
comes
batting,
the Georgia Peach,
number
Ty
0.
Cobb. Here's the 0-2.
Right here, easy,
Hit
easy.
back up the middle. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros as the lead remains 3-1.
And that's just another save in a long line of many. In fact, that's 399 career saves, 1 shy of the even 400 mark. Hats off to one of the best closers in the game today.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Stros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walter Johnson notches his 3rd win of the year. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros. Cincinnati find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out.
So here's the Astros
Leading
cleanup
up
hitter,
for the
Lou
Astros,
Gehrig. 9
the
at-bats for him
designated
in the
hitter,
series so far,
number
and he's
4.
collected a pair of hits. Gray gets the sign. Here's his offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Here's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Gehrig is retired, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Digging in,
Now
Lou
batting.
Gehrig.
Number
0-1
4.
here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Wagner at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gehrig, a 25-year-old. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it.
Now
that's
batting.
the type of hitter this
Number
guy is,
3.
and he was able to come through.
2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Reds 1. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig.
Now batting.
It was an RBI
Number
single
4.
for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Over to first, Gray, and he just manages to get his hand in. Gray ready with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ball.
And this one just misses off the corner.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
He beat it.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Striding in, Jimmy Fox. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 3.
Hit hard to the ground at first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Striding in once again,
Now
Ty
batting.
Cobb. He
Number
singled his
0.
last time up. Mays on third. Gehrig at second with 2 gone. Here's
Round hard,
now.
you're scoring.
Suarez
You're scoring.
is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Lou Gehrig.
Leading
He's
up
looking for
for the
hit number
Astros,
3 here in this
The
at-bat.
designated hitter, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Babe Ruth notches his 3rd win of the year. Juan Marichal works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.